Hello everyone, I'm back. It's Cosmo Cam time. It's been a while since I've felt like doing any Cosmo Cam. Last time I did some of these, ooh, nice rack. Last time I did these Cosmo Cam videos, I was at Daytona International Speedway, racing for an IMSA team in GTD. And if I don't say so myself, I feel like I did pretty good. But we're not going to go down that road right now, because I am at Sonoma Raceway to kick off the 2022 Pirelli GT4 America Sprint X season with my paisan from Strong Island. That's Long Island, New York, for those of you who are not from Strong Island. Chris Cagnazzi. And we're running his awesome Mercedes GT4 once again. He and I are pairing up for most of the season. Not a full season. Chris has a couple of family life and business commitments for at least one or two of the races this year. So we're not going after the points championship, but we are here to leave our mark and take home some hardware from some of these races. So it's going to be a good time. We have paired up with Steve Cameron, with Cameron Racing USA, to run our cars this year. Steve is awesome. I've known him for a real long time. He is one of the best in the business, that is for sure. And I don't know if there's anyone on the planet that is as committed and dedicated to their racing as Stevie is. Man, is that guy busy, but man, he is always on the ball. So we're having a lot of fun. We got a great crew. We got some great guys. We're having a lot of fun. We did some tests so far. The tests were very positive. Chris raced the GT America at the St. Pete Grand Prix and qualified on pole for his event. Had a little mishap at the start of the sprint race. For the first race, unfortunately, he was involved in a big accident, so it kind of ended the weekend. But, you know, we're back here with one car, and Chris is also going to race in the GT America, which are the races for the bronze drivers, which is a mix of both GT3 and GT4 cars. And that's a 40-minute sprint race that happens twice over the weekend. And then he and I will also run the same car for the GT4 America Sprint X races, which is the two-driver format. We do that twice a weekend, and those races are 60 minutes long with a mandatory pit stop between the 25 and 35-minute mark. So, so far we've had practice. Everything's going pretty well. We're showing good signs of speed. We've been in the top 6. We've been in the top 10. The field is really competitive. The times are very close. I mean, for example, I think this last session, or the first Sprint X session, I think I did 46.5 something, and there were 5 cars that had turned 46.5s. And, really close, really tight. We're talking hundreds of seconds between everybody. So it's cold. It was wet all day yesterday. It's going to dump tonight and be wet tomorrow morning, just in time for qualifying. And then it should be dry for all of the races. So we'll see what we get in the morning for qualifying, whether or not it will be wet or dry, and then, the tire choice and all of that stuff, whether or not the series makes us qualify, which I believe SRO will. I wouldn't imagine they'd cancel the session just because it's wet. Shouldn't be raining hard by any means. It's just going to be wet. So anyway, I just want you to look at what's around here. Of course, I'm in the parking lot. We just have way too much going on. I wasn't even going to do any Cosmo Cam this weekend just because there's so much to focus on. We're with the new team. It's our first big weekend with this new team, and all the camaraderie, all the interaction, all the whittling away on everything. So we're trying to really be as focused as we could be. It's working well so far. We're having a great time, and we're real close. But look at Sonoma right now in all of its glory. It's freezing. California, I don't know what you're doing. I thought you were like sunny. But that sky is amazing. It's beautiful out, and I'm looking forward to doing some racing. Track surface, hey Sonoma, love you, but you need to pave this track, okay? You guys run a lot of really big events. It's time, right? Doing a lot of other projects. I love it. I love what you have going on. Repave the track. That's my PSA for the day. I'm going to sign off. We're 5 minutes into Cosmo Cam. If you're still with me, I love you. Thanks. And I'll report back sometime throughout the weekend, but it's tight between the two different series we're running with the same car, and you know, the coaching and debrief and video and data and everything. I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'll get back to you when I can. But love all you. Thanks for your constant, continued love and support. I really appreciate it. Racing throws a lot of curveballs at all of us. Very privileged to be doing any of it. Super thankful. I love what I do. I am very, very lucky and fortunate to do it. You know, but as any industry would require, we all want to get to the top, and we all want to exceed. So, you know, sometimes life throws you curveballs, and I've certainly had plenty thrown my way. But here's a fresh opportunity right here. New season, new program. Let's get it going. Talk to you guys later. See ya.